What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So we've got the ML55 over here, and then we've got the CLK 500 sitting outside. I just took it out for a drive. This thing is full bolt-on stage 2 ECU tune, stage 2 TCU tune as well. But in today's video, we are actually going to be working on the ML55 here, the AMG. If you guys are new to the channel, we've been doing a lot on ML55, and in today's video, we're actually going to be doing a complete brake maintenance. So we're going to be swapping out the rotors and the pads, both on the front and on the rear. So usually when I'm driving and I'm coming to a stop, the most annoying thing is I just hear squeaking noises, like just really loud. So I don't know where it's coming from. I think it's either from the passenger's front or one of the rears. And also pay close attention, because in this video there's probably going to be a little bit of some dilemma working on these brakes, because I've got aftermarket wheels on here. I believe on this tire, when I changed the tires or the wheels on here, I noticed something on the rotor. There is a Torx screw that goes into the rotor, and it looks like it's been like stripped, like really bad, and rusted out. So hopefully, fingers crossed guys, hopefully isn't gonna be something that's gonna take a long time. I've got the brakes sitting back there. Let me show you guys real quick. These are a set of brakes I got from O'Reilly. Nothing too special at all, just the regular brakes, OEM spec. I've got semi-metallic on the rear, and I've got ceramics on the front. Pay close attention, actually. I didn't know, but the fronts have a thicker sidewall and space for air to go in so it can breathe, and the rears are just like single. So pretty unique setup. Well, maybe it's common, but I didn't think you know, the front and the rear were going to be different. But this is the setup I got. Now check it out. This is the most crazy part on my end, because I didn't know about this, but O'Reilly, if you have a pro account, you can get a lot of your parts discounted. So pretty much, basically a pro account is if you own like a shop, like at home, or just a shop in general, like an automotive shop. You get pretty much a huge discount on all the parts that you order. So check it out. I did the math, and look at the discounts difference. Brake rotors for the front, $237. So it took out about 55 bucks. So that goes to 110 bucks. But you can pause it and look at this, but I just want to show you the difference. It came down to 296 bucks, and without the discount, if you add all that up, let me get my phone out. So without the discounts, it comes out to 538 bucks compared to 296 bucks. That's crazy. But I just wanted to show you guys real quick what you can do on a pro account. So if you have anyone that has a pro account on O'Reilly, you can use your account and get stuff for a huge discount. So yeah, I figured I'll let you guys know about that. But back to the ML, let's go ahead and begin the process. Guys, I'm not wasting time here. You can see I'm already breaking sweat, but the car is up in the air. I'm gonna go ahead and first tackle the front right there, and I'll go ahead and film the rear as well. So stay tuned. If you guys want to follow along on this video and you're working in your car, I'll let you know all the specs you need to undo the bolts and where you need to undo bolts, and it's pretty self-explanatory. So for the rotor, you're gonna need a Torx 30. That will go right there. Mine's a little strip, so I'm gonna use some rubber band and fit it in between so it can actually come out. Hopefully it's not over tightened, but you're gonna need a T30 for that. Coming back here, this bolt right here is a 21 as well, so you're gonna take these two off for the caliper to come off. But before you take the rotor off, I would say take off the brake pads so you can kind of squeeze them in so you have enough room for the new pads before you know, taking off the rotor. I did forget to mention, before you take the pads off, there is a long type of screw right here. You're gonna have something in there and just hammer it out. Tap it, hammer it out until they come out. Okay, I got these guys out. They just kind of pop out, but the next thing you're gonna want to do is kind of get like a screwdriver in here, press against it, like the way I'm doing here. Just gently, they will go in eventually. Look how much I've gotten freed up in there. Essentially, you can take the caliper out. We'll see how this caliper looks. Yeah, this is pretty much toasted. Oh, this guy right here, just pull it out. Just be gentle with it. It kind of tells you where the life of the pads are, and that's how you get like a light on your dash whenever you need to replace the pads. All right, let's go ahead and get this guy out.
2 hours later.
Guys, these were a pain in the butt. Like all 4 rotors were pretty much stuck on here. Let me show you exactly what we did with the help with Monica here. So this, I had to Dremel, using the Dremel. Pretty much, they were all stuck. It took me what? It took us what?
2 hours?
2 hours to get this out.
On all 4 of them.
Yeah, I mean, whoever worked on this car, the next car you work on, please. These are not supposed to be torqued really hard in there.
It's not even that they were torqued hard, they were all stripped. Like whoever worked on this car didn't use the right size Torx bit.
That's right.
The last time.
They were stripped, like, because you're supposed to use a 30, and I believe it seemed like they used a 25 on here. So, so pretty much what I did was, if you're stuck in this situation and you have this tool, a Dremel, make sure you get it all the way about that deep. And then I took a 40 and hammered it in, and I was able to actually untighten it. This one wasn't bad, the driver's side. The rear wasn't bad. The back wasn't bad. The passenger side was, it was the worst.
But side note, only do this if you're replacing the rotors, because you're going to destroy your rotors. You won't be able to reuse them. Yeah,
you're not going to be able to use your rotors pretty much. Next step, what we're going to do is I'm going to use some brake cleaner and spray it all over the rotor and clean it out, and then we'll go ahead and fit the pads in there. Oh man, this is hard. Guys, this one, we're gonna come back to it because the rotor is literally stuck on the car. So we're gonna do the rears real quick. I hopefully that one is not stuck, but this one is pretty much stuck. So I've hammered it like a million times. It's still stuck on there. Where is my screwdriver? Let me grab it real quick. There we go. Trying to get it flush as best as I can. These are the brake sensors. They're actually different than the ones on the CLK. This one is just being a pain to come out. Oh, there we go. That's one pad. Not bad, but it needs changed. Pull this side out. Time to get the caliper off. This one, it's a little different. See, the fronts are 21s. These are actually 18s for both top and bottom. There we go. All right, this, fingers crossed, it just comes off. Actually, it's not that bad. So I got new bolts. We're gonna put it in there, and we're not gonna over tighten it. Whoever gets this ML next should be, well, who knows. This might stay here.
He's never getting rid of this car, guys.
That's it. It's not going anywhere. All right, time to put some knee pads on here. First, I gotta bolt this back on. Before I put the pad in there, just make sure you stick this guy in there. Guys, I've been at this for this long that I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. There we go. It's just the reverse order, guys. Get this guy just a little bit up more. Dunzo. Guys, look at the difference. Holy moly. Yeah, that's some, yeah. There we go. If you guys are wondering where I got this part from, Ace Hardware. Just take your existing one and they'll measure it and they'll give you the right spec. Get some grease on here. Just like the way we did on the front.
On the back.
Or on the back. It's been a long day. You guys should definitely like and subscribe because I'm putting in some work. You guys can also benefit from this video. This is pretty much the same as the back side, so I'll be inserting the pin in. And that's pretty much it, guys. The job is finally done, like 6 hours later, and everything is back on the car. Brakes feel a lot better than what they used to feel. This is how they look right now. Everything was reverse order, but for these brakes, in order, for them to, last pretty long, you gotta break them in quite well. So I went out for a drive and did some light braking, not too heavy braking, just because, they're new. But I think you gotta give it a few miles for light braking before you, start, braking hard with them. These should last me for the next, I don't know, this is an ML. I think brakes wear off pretty quickly, but maybe in the next 5 years. I don't really do a lot of hard braking with this or tow at all. That's gonna conclude it for this video, guys. If you're new to the channel and you loved this content, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in later videos.